Hey guys, okay, so in my last video, I got a little bit emotional. So I thought in this video, I would keep it a little bit more airy and light and positive and fun. I've always wanted to do like a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions that you want to know about me at all whatsoever, let me know in the comments down below. And maybe if I get enough, I will actually do like a proper Q&A. Leave me your questions down below. So basically, as you can tell by the title, we are doing the Get to Know Me tag. What is your middle name? AJ, that's all you need to know. No, okay, I guess I will explain that a little bit. My middle names are Adam John, so it's Corey Adam John Bilous. I have talked to my mom about it, and she said that obviously she picked certain names because it meant something to her. So I have come to the conclusion that when I change my middle names, I'm going to, instead of having to change them completely, I'm just going to change them to initials. So Corey AJ Bilous. So Adam and John, but just AJ. So that way, the sentimental value that my mom put into choosing my name for me will still mean something. So, what's your favorite color? Okay, so my favorite color is orange, and every time I tell somebody that, they're like, oh, that's weird. Like, nobody ever says orange. And I'm like, I'm just a unique person, okay? I love candies and stuff that are flavored orange. I would always be like, give me all the orange ones. And I was always that person that couldn't be like everybody else. Like if everybody else's favorite color were pink and blue, which they were, pink, blue, or purple, I couldn't. I had to be different. So I mean, who's your best friend? I have two people I would consider to be my best friends. Well, maybe three. So basically, my mom has become one of the most closest and most dear to me people in my life for obvious reasons. I feel like a lot of people, as they get older, their mom becomes their best friend. The second one would be one of my roommates that I live with. Her name is Kayla. And we have grown closer together. She's one of those people that can always make me laugh. The last person, who happens to be the person that has come into my life the latest, her name is Vicky, and I met her 2 years ago when I started my new job, when I moved to Toronto, and she has closely and fastly and closely came into my life. She was one of the first people I ever opened up and told that I was transgender, and she has been nothing but sweet and caring and kind to me. I don't know what I would have done for the past 2 years without her. How tall are you? So I just got measured 2 months ago by my doctor before he gave me my prescription, and he said that I am 9.5. Wait, what did I say? Oh, I am 5'9.5", so I'm 5'9.9". No, 5'9.5". Everybody, it doesn't matter who it is, they ask me how tall I am, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 5'9". And they're like, no, you're not. You're taller than that. And I'm like, so now I can finally be like, yo, I'm 5'9.5". Like, don't even. I just got measured. So, cats or dogs? Dogs, obviously. My mom has two dogs that I used to live with. One of them was my dog. I helped pay for him. But yeah, I like cats. My roommate, Kayla, she has a cat. I've grown closer to cats over the years, but I just don't get along with a lot of cats. Dogs, no problem. Cats, it's wishy-wishy. What's your funniest moment throughout school? I have a really bad memory, and I'm sure there's a million things that like made me laugh so hard. But the only thing that's coming to my mind right now is the one time I hit myself in the face with a badminton racket and knocked myself out. Basically, to make a long story short, I thought I was cool back in the day, and I would like try to like kick over people's heads. And so I was doing that, and I ended up hitting a badminton. The badminton racket was sitting on its like this little bucket. I don't know what to call it. My foot came down, hit the badminton racket. It flung up, smashed me in the face. My nose started bleeding. So I went to the principal's office, and she was on the phone, and I passed out. Side note, I do pass out when I see blood. I just recently got my blood taken. I and the nurse both passed out. So, how many countries have you visited? I am really, really, really bad with geography. It's almost embarrassing, but basically, I'm just going to say two. I visited two countries. My country, I've been a couple places, and then I went on vacation somewhere else. So I know for sure. Oh, wait, three, I guess, because I've been to the US. So 3 different countries. Are you in/have you gone to college? I actually went to school for photography. So I did go to college for photography. And yeah, I love doing photography still. If you follow my Instagram down below, you can see all the photos that I take. If you need your pictures taken, hit me up. What was your favorite/worst subject in school? My favorite subject in school, which probably won't come to any surprise, was art. And my worst subject in school was probably say math, because math is the only subject that I passed literally by the skin on my teeth. That's disgusting. That's a disgusting metaphor. But basically, I passed it with like a 51. I hated math. I also hated English. I also hated geography. I also hated history. I hated everything. All right, so you want to know my favorite drink? Well, water and lemon will always be something that I love and can drink anytime, any day, water and lemon. And then if we're talking alcoholic beverage, I love Caesars. I think Caesars are delicious. You can't really taste the alcohol, and it's also like an appetizer. If you go to the right place, they'll have pickles in it, they'll have olives in it, they'll have celery in it. Like, it's just like a friggin' vegetable snack before your dinner while you're waiting. What's your favorite animal? Okay, so my favorite animal, we went through the cat and the dog thing. I picked dogs. I love dogs. I have recently discovered my love for giraffes. I have giraffes all around my room. I think I can relate to giraffes because I'm nice and tall and skinny. And then I also love llamas. I think llamas and alpacas are so adorable. Ever since the movie The Emperor's New Groove, it's one of my favorite movies ever. I love llamas. I think their eyelashes are so pretty. Same with giraffes. When the giraffes are first born, they are the cutest things ever. Google a picture of a baby giraffe and tell me that that is not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. Their eyelashes, oh my God. What's your favorite perfume? Okay, so this is my favorite perfume. Basically, I just call it number 3. It's called 3 La Imperatrice by D&G, Dolce & Gabbana. This was one of the first perfumes I smelled when I started working at Sephora. I think there's watermelon and kiwi in it. It smells like juice. Basically, it smells like summer juice. It smells fresh. I'm not a very floral kind of person. I've never met a person, well, there's 2 people at my work that say that they don't like it, but I know that they like it on me. Anyways, it just smells sweet like juice. It's yummy. And it's actually the first and only perfume that I ever bought for myself. So that's saying something. Besides, I mean, the Bath and Body, like fragrance body sprays or whatever. Tea or coffee? Okay, so I have to be totally and completely honest. I wanted so much more than anything to be like a tea drinker. I tried so hard, but I'm just not a tea drinker. So basically, I don't really like hot drinks. I mean, if it's really cold outside and I'm trying to warm myself up, yeah, I will have like a hot drink. But basically, I love iced coffee. I've been drinking one every day because, you know, McDonald's has their dollar drink days going on. And then I love iced tea, so iced coffee and tea. What would you name your children? I honestly don't think that I will ever have kids. It's just something that I've never, ever, ever thought of myself. I've just never thought of myself having kids. Maybe one day I'll meet somebody that will miraculously change my mind. But basically, I've always loved the name Riley, whether it's for a little boy or can I talk? Whether it's for a little boy or for a little girl, I love the name Riley. I think it's so cute. So that would probably be what I would name them. What sports do you or have you played? We'd like to know. All right, let's just take 1 second and look at me. Do we think that I have ever played a sport in my life, except for like track and field, which was mandatory and they made me go, and I ended up almost breaking my tailbone? And yeah, whatever sports that we had to play in gym. My favorite was dodgeball, I guess, but I've never actually played a sport because I am about as coordinated as a baby giraffe. What's your favorite book? Favorite book is hard because I haven't really read a lot of books in my life. I've just recently got into the swing of reading books, and I still don't read as much as I wish I did or wish I could. Basically, I'll read on the bus sometimes. Right now, I'm reading Yes, Please. So right now, I'm just trying to reread a couple of the books that I have before I go out and get more. So this is Yes, Please by Amy Poehler. I think it's funny. I think she's hilarious. I like to read basically celebrity books or like self-help books or whatever. If you are reading a good book or if you've read a good book in the past and you think that I would like it, let me know in the comments below because I do want to buy a new book. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? A few of my favorite YouTubers are, as of lately, Tana Mojo. Like, she is crazy. She is Some would say obnoxious, but I love it. I don't know. There's just something about how carefree she is. I've been loving her storytime videos. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with her lately. Gigi Gorgeous. Obviously, we all love Gigi. She's so beautiful and she's so funny and she stands up for all of us out there. Jeffree Star is pretty entertaining. I tend to watch a lot of his videos. Steph Sanyati, she is a local Canadian and I love her. She is very inspiring because she obviously went through what I'm going through right now and documented the whole thing. Oh yeah, and there's also this couple called the Mustards. I don't remember their YouTube channel. It might just be the Mustards, but they do videos on minimalism and I'm so intrigued and I love the style of their photos and their videos and stuff like that. So I always watch their videos as well. Oh yeah, and Hot for Food because I love watching their recipes. I love being inspired by other vegans out there. And the last one I'm gonna mention because they just all like popped into my head, Kalal. I love Kalal. So yeah, those are a few of my favorite YouTubers. So like, what's your favorite movie? Okay, so I have a few favorite movies. I always say Casper. Casper is probably my number one. It's very sentimental to me. The Emperor's New Groove is just a silly classic kids movie that I love and I could watch a million times and never get sick of. And so I always say that those two are my favorite movies. Are you like single or are you taken? I am single. Why? Are you looking? Do you want to go on a date? Do you want to have coffee? You want to go to the movies? You want to go for a swim? Do you want to go? Just kidding. I am single and I'm also married though to myself. So I decided to marry myself. My nice little wedding ring right here. I married myself a long, long time ago, actually a couple months ago. I decided that I am the only one that's ever going to be right for me. So thank you. What's your idea of an ideal first date? All right, all right, all right. Getting realistic about it, my idea of a perfect first date would probably be sushi. I love sushi. Maybe going to sushi, maybe seeing a movie, maybe, sushi and a drive-in movie. That would be adorable. I've only went to the drive-in theater once and I was crammed in the car. So it would be really cute to go to a drive-in. So any cute single boys out there, holla at me. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? Okay, so I have had 0 girlfriends and I've had, I want to say 4 serious boyfriends. What's your favorite memory from your childhood? I don't even know. I honestly have no idea. I have the world's worst memory, like I swear to the Lord. My mom never took me to the movies. I always went with my friends or with my grandma. My grandma took me a lot. But I remember going to see the first Pokemon movie when it came out. So I guess that would be a really good memory. And to this day, like me and my mom really haven't seen, I don't even think we've seen any other movies besides that Pokemon movie. Do you have any siblings? Biologically, no, I don't have any other siblings. My mom had a boyfriend who had a daughter who I grew up with, and my dad had a girlfriend who had a son that I grew up with. I would still consider them my step brother and sister forever, but I don't really see them. I don't really connect with them. So yeah. Do you speak any other languages? As you can tell by how horrible that accent was, I do not speak any other languages. English is the only language I can speak, and I can barely even speak that, okay? So how would you describe your fashion sense? Okay, so my fashion sense is a bit eclectic, I would say. At the moment, obviously, I'm going through a lot, and I haven't really gotten too many new clothes yet because I wanted to kind of ease my way into it, and then I want to take a couple $100s and just go buy a bunch of new basics. I bought a couple t-shirts. I've already worn girl jeans before, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, so I would say I don't really have too much of a style at the moment. It's just whatever I see. It's pretty basic. I'm pretty basic. Like, what's your favorite restaurant? I don't really think I have a specific favorite restaurant. I love sushi. I used to love McDonald's, but being vegan, you can't really eat McDonald's. Sushi is the only exception to my veganism. I know that sounds so hypocritical. I know, I get it, but I am not ready to give up sushi. Sushi is one of the things that bring me pure happiness and pure joy, and I have it maybe once a month, and I just cannot give it up. Any sushi restaurant that has good sushi is my favorite. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Some of my favorite TV shows are What I Like About You with Amanda Bynes. That used to be, or that probably is my favorite my favorite TV show. I could watch it anytime and laugh hysterically. Amanda Bynes used to be literally my idol. I still am so devastated that that even happened to her. Like, it makes me sick to my stomach to even think about, because she was literally my favorite person ever. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is something that is very sentimental to me because I used to watch it with my grandma, both my grandmas back in the day. So I grew up watching that. I love that. I love the feminism and the girl power vibe that that show has. It is funny. It has its funny moments. RuPaul's Drag Race is a show that I will watch every season when it comes out. I love it. I look forward to watching it. And Will and Grace. Will and Grace is another one. They're actually coming out with, I don't know if it's a season or if it's just a couple episodes in this fall, and I am so excited. Oh my God. PC or Mac? I've had a Mac for like 8 years, and it's literally lasted 8 years. So I'm going to say Mac because I love Mac. I feel like Mac looks prettier. I feel like it's more durable. I feel like it lasts longer. I feel like it's just classier. What phone do you have? iOS or Android? Mac. Technology, not to get confused with the makeup brand, because I don't do that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. And tell us one bad habit. One of my bad habits, which I kind of talked about in my last video, was the fact that I look in the mirror a lot. And you could call it a bad habit. You could call it like a nervous tic. I explained why in my last video, so if you want to know why, you can go watch that. But it's something that I need to stop, but just can't. If there's a mirror there, I need to see myself. I need to make sure everything's good, make sure everything's on point. So that's the end of this video. Those are all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little bit more positive and uplifting. I hope you guys are having a good day. Don't forget to follow my Instagram down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!